what a wonderful audience and what wonderful science before me. But that's not why I'm here. When I was told that there was gonna be this event in Barcelona and that I was to attend, I was excited. And it was not because of the science. And I'm an Italian in Barcelona. Any guesses why I would like to come to the city?
Football!
Exactly! Football, everybody! And this happened about a month ago. And then, first thing I do, obviously, I go on the paper and I look at the schedule. Barcelona is playing in Bilbao today, or tomorrow. Damn it! So I did manage to watch Barcelona when I was in Milan play against Inter, my team, but I will not see it in Camp Nou, and I'm so sad about that. But this got me thinking. I had also to prepare this talk, and it made me go back to my days when I was a kid. And, Italian children, as I suppose do, Spanish children do, go to the field and play. And at the beginning it was just me and my friend Luca. We were together on the field, playing one another. It was so beautiful, so nice. We had this beautiful lawn near school, and it was so fun. Then one day we got followed. We got followed by the rest of our class, and we hated them. We were 10. I was very short. We were followed, and suddenly nobody could understand anything. There was a lot of people all around the place. You could not make sense. They had brought more balloons than one. There was one guy here staying in the corner crying. It was a nightmare. We needed some kind of order. And what did we do? What would everybody do in this situation? You go to the center of the field and you try making teams. And this is, interestingly enough, what happens in a cell when the cell has to divide. Because usually, the genetic material, the chromosomes of the cell, stand around the cell. Now, this is not an exact representation, but they are around the cell, they are around the nucleus, and then condensate and form a line at the center of the cell only once they are ready to start division. Once this happens, this can happen. They can be separated or segregated into two different fields, into two different daughter cells. Now, one day, we're about to play, we're ready at the center of the stage, when we hear screaming and clamor in the street. Wait, wait! No, we're Italians, you can imagine, we could hear them from the other side of the street. It was terrible. And what's happening? What's happening? Crap, we're missing Pepe. Pepe was a friend of mine, he was really good. He was playing in the youth team of Inter. And we had just missed them. We figured out later that their grandmother had made lasagna. And people you don't know, when your grandmother makes lasagna, you go home, you stay home, in silence, and wait. Your grandma asks you, are you ready yet? Have you had enough? Have you had enough? Are you sure you had enough? Now, what amazes me here is that this is a system that is really similar in the cell, and it's beautiful in its complexity to me. And this is one of the reasons I went into this sort of science. Because we have elements that are extremely small and that are managing to give this sort of signal, a weight signal, at an enormous distance. This would be like, this sort of signaling would be like a parrot screaming, wait, from one end to the other of Camp Nou. And it's chemistry, it's not sound, of course, but it is beautiful. Of course, this does not happen naturally in sound. This does happen with signaling cascade. It happens with chemistry. But this megaphone is beautiful and beautifully complex. And if you have problems with this, you get cancer, and not this kind of cancer. Not a good one. And it also is involved in a multitude of different genetic disorders. And what do I do in all of this? In all of this, I study the megaphone. And this is, again, as I said, a beautiful and complicated machinery. It's over 100 moving parts that have to work exactly at the same time. and in a coordinated manner in order for all of this to make sense and to avoid the issues I mentioned before. Of course, I'm not alone on this. I work on a very tiny part of this, but we have a beautiful team of over 30 people heading towards an understanding of this subject. Thank you all for listening.